Okay, the button has been pressed as if Eggwait could play the damn song. Eggwait. Brilliant, Eggwait, thank you. Come on.
That's why we use jockey.
Yeah. Okay, so you were doing so well just a second ago. Okay, come on. Oh, wonderful. Just what I needed. Let me pause the record. Okay, so we start our chapter in Seattle. Not in the present day, but rather a year ago. Despite it being a summer afternoon, the sky is quite cloudy and rainy. As we enter a very small, or in a very secluded area of Seattle, a grassy graveyard, as a funeral is happening. It in an open grave lies a closed casket coffin, as a pastor is reading off the funeral hymns, as the casket is surrounded by a large group of people, a family, some may say, though rather it'd be lack of a better word, as our attention turns to one of the members overlooking this funeral, as I would ask that you describe yourself.
He appears to be a kid, probably late teenage years, who is currently standing over, or looking down the coffin. He has dirty blonde hair, with very dull blue eyes, almost sort of cyan-y, with tannish skin. He's currently wearing, a very formal suit, pressed tight, not a single speck of dust on it, and is carrying a bouquet of flowers. His face does not show any emotion, no sorrow, no anything. It is purely stoic, as though this is another routine.
As you overlook the coffin, the family surrounding, some share your expression, neutral. Others have scowls on their faces, and others are looking rather boredly, as if they would be anywhere else but here. But one thing remains certain, is that no one is particularly sad by this event. As you just sort of notice your older brother, Simon, is kind of at the forefront. He's the eldest out of everyone, and even he is nonplussed by this event, as the pastor reads off, and no one else has any more words to say. We shall commend Mr. Hightower to the earth. As no one really says much, as the casket is lowered. And you roll me give me a perception roll minus if help. I believe it was -4. Yeah. Roll me a perception -4. Let me real quick.
Mhm.
That's.
No successes, but it's not a chance die.
Would you like to upgrade that to a dramatic failure?
Sure, he's got a lot on his mind right now.
Yeah.
He's not really paying too much attention.
Yeah. You feel, for the briefest of a moment, I think felt like there was something or someone out of the corner of your eye, but the feeling almost immediately brushes away as you think to yourself, or you kind of think, "Oh, everyone's here." Like nothing. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. As Mr. Hightower is put into the ground, as it were.
When the coffin is lowered, I would like to walk up towards where it is open in the ground. As the boy holds the bouquet of flowers and says, almost to himself, "I'm sorry I never got to know you. Goodbye, Father." As he tosses the bouquet into the ground with the coffin. As he steps back to the line with the rest of the family.
And eventually, the crowd soon disperses. And you would know that some family members would request that you not contact them again. While
he expected this.
Yeah. While others did respond, and some were even very cordial. But the one thing you do remember for certain is that no one really lives in Seattle anymore. It seems like the unifying factor between everyone else besides you was that they all immediately decided to leave Seattle.
He doesn't blame them.
And as the screen fades from the funeral procession, we will cut to the present day. As within the Hightower estate, or should I say, under the Hightower estate, is the modern day version of our Hightower. Since his name hasn't been said yet. Hold on. Now let me just. Come on, Nick. Wait. Let me do one more time. Okay. It was supposed to be. Oh, there you go. The moment Jockey shows up, now you suddenly work. Yeah. As a very polished and grand facility is underneath the Hightower estate, with many, as they're commonly called, nobles, are hard at work. Some are cleaning around, some are researching, some are taking calls. As within your office, you are getting ready. As it's around, I want to say 5:30 p.m. like 5:30 p.m. like that sort of deal. As you recall getting word that you have a meeting. And would you have changed appearance-wise or outfit-wise within that year?
He seems a little older. He now wears his hair up a little bit when he's in more casual outfits. I assume as he is before getting ready.
Yeah.
Is this a supernatural meeting or a mundane business meeting?
A very supernatural meeting, yeah.
Then he would get himself transformed beforehand to get ready.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to describe the transformation?
Yeah. Assuming he's already currently transformed, Hightower is currently looking at them in the mirror, brushing like his hair, making sure it's all set. As he seems a little bit taller, tiny bit more well built, wearing a very crisp white button-up shirt with a black tie holding it together. His hair is a stark white and is hanging loosely around his head, around to chin level, perfectly parting to show his face. His eyes, normally a dull blue, are bright, piercing bright blue, like a very bright sky. And a little bit more shine to them. The way he walks is also very different. Just the way he holds himself here is very composed, organized, and he seems to just have this almost like air of slight charm about him. As he fixes his tie a little bit, practices a smile in the mirror, as he picks up some of his regalia that he was laying on a chair nearby, as he throws a large black coat over his shoulders. Not wearing it, just having it over his shoulders.
Yeah, and just outside your door, like outside like your office door, as I assume, like that's where the meeting would take place. That would be your trusty. I was about to say retainers, not really retainers, but like they're your, like head assistants, as it were. If I can get the pictures real quick. There it is. Yeah. The first is they're both like decently tall, and the one who's usually at the right of the door is a woman with dark blue hair and blue eyes, with like one long ponytail. She's wearing like the standard Sun Shower Association apparel. And she has a very like a serious facial expression to her as she's standing at the ready. And you know her as Holly Reeves. And to her left, to the left of the door, eyes closed. We're with like a head of like white like pale white hair, also tied up into a ponytail, with very like like the anime like closed eyes and the very like lazy expression to her, is Shiro Kitagawa. Yeah, as they diligently wait for the person you're meeting to show up.
As he walks, he does not break his stride as he's walking by. As he holds his hand, and Holly hands him what appears to be a custom-made, sturdy umbrella.
Yeah.
As he goes to get himself ready in his seat.
Yeah. And you're not waiting for very long, as eventually you do, in fact, hear a knock at the door.
Holly, if you would.
As she like goes to open the door, and out steps a man in a decently like young-looking man, though he's a bit pale. Actually, no, he's not a bit pale. A decently young-looking man in a sort of like a pine stripe. Is it pinstripe or pine stripe? Pine stripe, like black suit.
Pinstripe.
Yeah, pinstripe. Suit. As he kind of like shuffles in. He looks. You can notice this because you're good at like reading like expressions. You kind of notice like his first like a course of action is to like look around, look around the room, like seemingly looking for like any kind of exit. Though like his eyes kind of like slowly like shrink, like no real exits. He just kind of like as he kind of just like takes a seat. So I take it you're leader of this here organization.
Mr. Nathaniel Hightower, at your service. Current CEO and leader of Hightower Corporation.
Lee. Tommy. Lee. So, from the letter, you guys help people, right?
That's correct. We always do our best to care for the citizens of Seattle.
Good, because I'm kind of in some deep water with my boss here, and I could really use the assistance.
As they're talking to make introductions, Nathaniel would like to look over this person and try and see intuit as much as he can about this person's intentions and sort of bearing, what kind of clothes he's wearing, what kind of social status, where does he seem like he comes from?
Yeah. So you would know from the letter before that he is an associate of the prince.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Though, as you're looking over, it is a very nice pinstripe suit. However, it's not really anything special. It's less of a suit that someone of high regard would wear, and rather more something more like a uniform suit, more of a grunt work sort of suit. As you would, yeah, as it's kind of a well-known thing for those who know about the vampires of Seattle, is that ones in line with the
climbed in time.
Yeah, is what's their fashion sense is very very mafia-esque, as it were. They're not really very on the nose. But yeah, he seems to be a pretty low-down grunt.
Does he know if this person's a vampire or a ghoul?
It is... You would know... I gotta increase my vocabulary, but it is 5:30 p.m., but the sun is still very much up, so it's very...
So probably ghoul.
Yeah. It seems to be just fidgeting in his seat a little bit. It was a bit of a pain to find a good enough spot, but definitely better to do so in the day rather than the night.
You must be taking quite the risk then.
Yeah. The boss doesn't exactly like anyone going behind his back, even if I don't really have any... I'm not really gonna stab him in the back, but he still doesn't like not being in the know.
Nathaniel nods.
So, the main reason I called for your help is I sort of want you to investigate the certain spot.
Investigate?
Are you... Yeah. Are you familiar with a place called the Plush House?
He racked his mind to see if he can recall it.
Yes. As This would be under Seattle history, repository information-wise. And hold on, let me... I believe a memory would be it would be int plus composure, if I...
Yep, that's what that's a memory roll.
Yeah. Just give yourself int plus composure, and then plus... Yeah. I'd say give it a +2. It's well known, but it's not something that everyone in Seattle would know. Yeah, it's
okay.
I guess the best way to put it is it's a landmark, but not it's not everyone who knows about Seattle would know about this.
And what dice bonus were his repositories? I don't think we ever actually properly rolled for his repositories. I remember I wanted them to be +4, but
yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
So,
yeah,
because he has to make them beforehand, and then all that jazz.
Yeah. So I'd say a +4 just because it's Seattle history, so you commonly go back to that specific repository. So.
Okay. All right. So that is. Mm-hmm. 5 successes.
All right, that's an exceptional. And once I post a Holly and Shiro, I won't. I realized that I had to do Lemon's job.
As Nathaniel closes his eyes, calling upon the autodidact charm, and looks through, tries to sort of calls upon the light to bring back some memories of things he's written down and researched about Seattle history.
All right. Give me just one more second. There it is. All right. So yeah, you got an exceptional. So yeah, you basically remember like word word. So the plush house got basically what happened is it's called the plush house now because it's a very like dingy, old, repugnant, like torn down, not really torn down, but it's like the classic like scary like haunted house on the street that like neighborhood kids would talk about, as it gets its name from the chicken scratch like plush on the side of the door. And because of your exceptional success, you would actually know that it used to belong to a very well known musician at the time in Seattle history, a young man by the name of Jamie Ross, who tragically passed away and overdosed in that house. As urban legend would say that it is haunted by his spirit, making sure that those who disturb his final resting place were to never get out.
You never know in Seattle.
Yeah.
Could very well be true.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. So yeah. So are you familiar with the plush house?
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
I recall it's not supposed to be disturbed.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, I'm scared shitless.
I can imagine. Messing with the ghosts is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. It's like that, and especially nowadays, seems like it's a bad idea to trust what the boss's orders. The kind of sent. He's been It seems like he's been nervous of something. Keeps sending us out on the weird requests and shit. And a lot of them don't really tend to be the safest.
He's searching for something, do you think?
I guess, or maybe kind of both desperately clamoring for something. Let's do. I'm trying to think of this. Let's do. I think a bit of social maneuvering, because it seems he's
Okay.
Yeah, because it seems that he is. Seems like he's holding back a bit. He seems like really. Yeah, he seems pretty nervous. He was like, I really shouldn't say more.
And he said his name was Tommy Lee, right?
Yeah, Tommy Lee.
All right. So how many doors he got?
Yeah. I'd say a good 5 doors. Yeah.
Actually, you can calculate doors,
Okay.
There's a whole system for it.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'm like trying to like find like the chart for it for like adding doors. See, influencing groups, hard leverage, forcing doors, examples, opening doors, soft leverage, gifts and brides, first impression, social maneuver. Doors. Base number of doors is equal to the lower of the character's resolve composure. Okay. So yeah, the base number of doors would be it'd be around 3. The goal. So yeah, up to 5. Mm-hmm. 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 Acting in a position to this be opposing. Yeah, so yeah, that'd be 6. So yeah, so yeah, it'd be 6 doors then.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, maybe in the circumstances, yeah. And yeah, do you have anything for like first impressions or anything that helps like open doors?
Uh, I do if I'm talking with groups, but
Yeah, this one's an individual.
as an individual, so I'll have to rely on my good old-fashioned usual work.
Yeah.
Were he a group, I'd be able to open that immediately.
Yeah.
But at the price of a firm 5 wisps, which I don't really want to spend right now. But
Yeah.
mm, well, he's going to start things off by just sort of trying to intuit exactly what kind of things that are scaring him.
Yeah.
So, because I sort of figure out, I gotta, in order to know where to strike, I gotta know what the proverbial weak spots are. What's scary? He wants to try and pick up on that.
Yeah.
My way of asking for an empathy roll.
Yes. You may.
What would this be? A presence plus empathy, or a composure plus empathy?
Yeah.
Maybe wits plus empathy.
Yeah. I'd say because you're trying to like read him out, I'd say it'd be wits plus empathy.
All right, and I would like to invocate on this with my open heart charm.
Mm-hmm. You may.
Thank you. May I invocate with? Well, does Fuoco apply for free right now?
Let me
I'm
see.
sure.
I've got the free invocation for Fuoco. Hold on.
It's usually when dramatic shit is happening.
Yeah. Okay, swords. Fuoco applies at no cost when targeted charm is flame. Name fire. When the target or someone or something that the princess loves, it applies without cost when the princess intends to aid a person that she loves, to strike enemies with full force, to take great risks and great gains, to inspire others in heroic labors, and the culmination of a major campaign. So yeah, I wouldn't really say it.
Yeah, I don't think it would. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really know this
In that
person.
case, I would like to invoke for Aqua because I am studying this man.
Yes, you are in fact studying.
Yes. Okay. So that's that plus that. Would this fall into my specialty of predicting others?
Yeah, as you're trying to like predict how he would react to this and trying to like adjust to that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Five successes. 2 doors open.
All right. So yeah, door 6 to which you. Yeah, so yeah, for me. As yeah, you basically immediately find out. Yeah, he is fucking terrified of his boss. He is terrified of any of this getting out and coming back to bite him.
Tommy, I understand that you're scared, and you're taking a rather large risk right now. I understand that the Prince of Seattle can be temperamental. But we can't help you unless you actually tell us what's going on. We need your help for you to get ours. We can't do this alone.
You can see like there's like bits of like sweat off his brow as he just kind of like wipes it and like gulps. Okay. So I'm not really the first he sent to that house. It's
Also, would that be a persuasion social maneuvering?
yeah.
Go on then, Tommy.
Yeah. It's like, well, I'm not really the first that he sent to that house. Oh, 1 second. Being interrupted. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta do something real quick.
Man does it.
Real man's world.
All right, I have returned.
And I leave.
All right.
I got 4 successes on my persuasion roll.
Hmm.
Not exceptional, sadly, so only 1 door.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not really the first that he sent out. He actually sent out a small group of us to that house a few days back, and they didn't return.
See. Just ghouls then?
Yeah, and he gets particularly upset if he has to send out one of his ramps out.
I see.
It doesn't really help that a few days back, two of our guys didn't really come back to work after trying to get something.
From the plush house or somewhere else?
It was a different mission.
Hmm.
Nathaniel, can you just real quickly roll me a memory again?
Okay. Mm-hmm. 2 sec.
They kind of. You're not really sure. You kind of remember that, like Nora, like one of your employees, Nora, was like talking about that and how there was like a fight with here like zombies? Question mark? Huh. You don't really know any zombies, but like it's kind of weird.
Maybe not the best to bring that up right now.
Yeah.
He decides he'll put a pin in that.
Yeah. This is just a nice little bit of continuity. There you go.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Two of our guys didn't really succeed in our mission last time. What's up with that? Yeah. I don't want to send any of my boys in there.
And that's admirable of you. Not wanting to waste life like that so needlessly.
Yeah. Thanks.
Do you know what he wants out of the plush house? He wouldn't be sending so many people in there if he didn't have an objective.
Well, I'd like to make. I'd like you to make another persuasion roll.
All right. He sort of like leans forward. I understand this is very classified information, but remember, you're asking us for help. If this help comes, we'll be going in there ourselves, and there's a solid chance that whatever he's looking for could be destroyed. I'm asking this to help you as well. I don't want to accidentally wind up destroying this thing and get you in trouble with your boss.
Yeah. Really good.
All right. Will this be persuasion?
Oh, definitely.
All right.
And
Any bonuses?
Yep. Definitely a plus. Give yourself a +2 here.
All right. And of course, I will be, invocating this with Aqua.
Yeah.
Thank you, Razzle Dazzle Charm.
Give him the old one too.
Was that? 5 successes. The Hightower luck is, I see Hightower should be one of those characters for me.
Yep. So that's Yeah, that was 3, and now that's 1. Pretty sure, yeah, 1 door. Wait, so 6 minus 2, yeah, no, that's 2 yours remaining, I think. Yeah, because 6 minus 4. Wait, but then I think you also got another persuasion, so it was just 1 door,
Yeah.
so yeah, 3.
So it'll be 1 door left, right?
Yeah. Okay, so there's this well-known sort of person who has arrived to Seattle. Folks call them the Red Reaper.
Red Reaper. That's quite the name.
Yeah. To us, to like our sort of neck of the woods, they're kind of one of the scariest motherfuckers alive. It's I once heard that when another like sort of court drew their ire, they made sure that every single vamp in that court was burned alive, or like burned in torpor while they slept, while they were in day sleep, and any ghoul that tried to resist was sliced to ribbons.
How brutal.
Yeah, seems like whether it's day or night, you're not really safe from them once you piss them off.
This Red Reaper, are they an individual then?
Yeah, it's one person. I
It
don't.
sounds like much isn't known about them.
Yeah, he's really only getting his information from someone who met the Red Reaper. Some kind of a prick. I think his name was Henry something. But
Henry.
yeah, guy kind of weirds me out though. So I don't really talk to him. Still,
He does a brief look to the side. Holly, look through our files. See if you can find anything we have on Red Reaper.
nods as she heads out.
As he looks back to Tommy.
Yeah.
Apologies for that.
Hmm.
Go on then.
And hold on, this is me, Yanka, trying to remember my train of thought here.
Mm-hmm. Take your time, Tommy. I understand it's quite difficult.
Yeah. So I got confirmation that the Reaper's in town again, and he's been scared shitless. It seems like he's trying to look for anything to defend himself.
So, your boss is scared of the Red Reaper, needs me to defend himself, and believes the plush house has that something.
Maybe it's a hogwash, or maybe there is something, but regardless, he's not really opposed to sending us to a meat grinder to do so.
Hightower just sort of like closes his eyes for a second. His brow sort of furrows. How callous of him. Sacrificing all his men for his own safety.
It's like, the moment you say that, it looks like he was about to say something before he clams shut.
Hmm. Go on.
I'd like you to destroy this last door before he says it.
All right. You want me to roll something?
Yeah. Give yourself a present. Yeah, presence plus persuasion.
Would this be an empathy roll or just a persuasion roll? It doesn't matter. They're both the same stat. Just whatever you think is more fitting.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's more presence plus empathy, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Same dice pool either way, but
yeah,
just whatever's more fitting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll, of course, invocate for Aqua.
Of course.
Six successes.
Mm.
I see you're going to be one of those characters, aren't you, Hightower?
Obliterating. The door is gone.
Going to be one of those characters.
Let me just update the text. Door is gone.
Joining Mary in the graces of stupidly high luck.
Yeah. The door vanishes. It's not the first time.
Makes it all the worse that he didn't learn from his mistakes.
Have you ever heard of the Five Nights?
Frederick Fazbear's? Sorry. Sorry. Has he?
Yeah. You know just a bit. You would know that up until like a year or so ago, Seattle actually had like a relatively big population of like vampires and stuff, and like it was kind of more of like a hub. Like it was pretty popular back then. But you would know that suddenly, very suddenly, from the perspective of everyone who was outside that circle, that kind of like structure and like unity just kind of vanished, as just a large swath of vampires seem to just disappear, and it is referred to as the Five Nights because it only took 5 nights for everything to just seemingly just dissolve.
That was the occurrence over the course of 5 nights. Most of Seattle's vampire population disappeared, leaving the last remaining bits in anarchy, right?
Yeah. There used to be like, a whole bunch of like, families and like groups and shit like that. But the prince, I'm, I don't really know what caused it. No one really does, or at least no one that I know of does, but all I really know about is the aftermath of it. He started with, of course, just punching bags, ghouls, and he killed a bunch of them. Not the best, but not exactly uncommon when it comes to their lot. Then, but then things kind of took a turn when he moved on to his. I guess the proper word I guess would be table or court, like his advisors basically, as every single one of them, with the exception of his top assist, his top bodyguard, his right hand, Marion, were also killed. And I think he kind of buried a few of them in concrete and stuffed them down the river, but that's another thing. And then he just moved on to anyone and almost every other major group and family, and some I think around 50 of them were wiped out, and
50 families.
50 vampires,
Hmm.
which is still a lot because
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of them just sort of either packed up and got the fuck out of Dodge or hid. So outside of the Prince's guys, you're only gonna see maybe like a small group of 4, or a party, or maybe a nightclub if you're lucky.
And that was the 5 nights?
Yeah.
I see. And now he's the only one left. The only
Yeah.
one in power.
Yeah. I guess you can't really have much of a power vacuum if there's no one else to vacuum it up.
Right then. And now, with the vampire hunter back in town, he has no goodwill to protect him.
Yeah. So if he was paranoid and scared shitless before, well, you can imagine what having an urban legend stalking the grounds would do to him.
This paranoia and rampage of his, how far has it extended to the mortal population?
You said mortal population, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's very select. He's a lot more selective now, but I wouldn't be surprised if a lot more people just started just kind of vanishing off the streets in the olden days. It, occasionally someone would just uh, suddenly wake up with like a bit more missing blood, but yeah, otherwise they go about their day. But it seems like nowadays some people just kind of, instead of losing their blood, they just vanish from the streets.
I see.
But I'm not honestly. The worst part is I'm not really that as scared of him, of Spence himself. Marion, fucking terrifying. This is fucking terrifying, dude.
The last advisor left alive.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, what did you tell me about her? If she's more terrifying than the prince, she must be quite the opponent.
Yeah. She's like, she's like about high, black hair, black. And Marion, it's almost unsettling just how unbothered she is. It's almost like no matter what happens, no matter what kind of setback she has, she'll just go with the flow, with it, only to turn back around and unravel everything. And unlike Prince, she's a lot more physically capable as well. I kind of saw during that whole Five Nights debacle, she walked into the manor of a renowned family with no weapons, and not a single one of them walked out.
An unarmed fighter. Those can be quite brutal.
And she's also the one, the prince doesn't really like showing himself often, so she's usually the one he sends out by proxy.
Also, just passively, while they're talking, Nathaniel ever so often just sort of like closes his eyes for a moment, and though the ghoul obviously no one can like perceive it, presumably he sort of just sends out a little check pulse with reflected light, like, am I being spied on right now? Did you get followed? Is there a fucking Auspitz dude hanging out in the ceiling?
Yeah, is there an Auspitz dude? Is Marion in your walls?
Yeah, he sort of does that every once in a while during the conversation.
Yeah. It seems Tommy did pick a very good time to do this as it's in the daytime, so it looks like no one's really spying on you at the moment. No one who can spy on you is spying on you.
Nice. How troublesome. Do you know what, he sort of snaps his finger a few times. What's the term they use? Clan, they are? Lineage? Bloodline?
I'm not really sure about the prince, but I think Marion was a gangrel.
I suppose I should have expected that. One combat as combat focus as to take out an entire family. And does it seem Marion is at all concerned about the Red Reaper?
Yeah, could you repeat that?
Does it seem if Marion is at all concerned about the Red Reaper's presence?
Not particularly. If anything, I think I heard her chuckling when she heard that he was sending people in the plush house.
I see. If I may ask, is there a reason specifically you came to us?
Well, you guys are like, a bit well known as an organization, and
We try.
and well, changelings. I'd rather not accidentally fumble my way into 100 years of servitude or whatever. And
He nods. Fair enough. He's like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
and wolves and werewolves. Well, I don't think I need to explain why wolves don't particularly like vamps.
Not the best blood. Pardon my choice of word.
And I am not. And you couldn't pay me to deal with an awakened.
He nods. Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I also heard that you guys, you nobles, were all about actually helping people with no strings attached.
He nods. Our only objective is to spread a bit more light in the world. Make people smile a bit more. Which is often much more complicated than it sounds.
Unfortunately.
Which vampire are you blood bonded to?
I'm blood bond. I'm bonded to just one of Marion's stewards. She doesn't have a lot, but she was still allowed to keep. They were still allowed to, not get called.
He nods.
Also, particularly why I'm not really down for fucking with her.
Understandable. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, you wish us to investigate the plush house.
Yeah.
And potentially find whatever it is the prince is searching for. So that you and the men who were sent in there don't have to die.
Yeah. Or at the very least confirm or deny that anything worthwhile is there.
I understand. We'll do our best to look into it.
It's kind of like nods and like takes your hand like, thank you.
Do you have a way we can contact you when we need to?
Yeah. I got my cell.
He sort of juts ahead over to Shiro. Please give her your phone number. We'll put it into the company database.
He kind of like nods and like goes to Shiro. He's like, hello?
Shiro.
Huh?
He taps the desk a few times.
Huh? Sorry about that, boss. Yeah, right this way.
He does like a little like small face, but like.
I was waiting for you to acknowledge Shiro for that joke.
Yeah.
Her ass was asleep the entire time.
He imagined, yeah. Yeah, he's used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, as Tommy and Shiro leave the room.
As Nathaniel leans back and waits for Holly to return with any information.
Yeah. And hold on. Let me see. Hmm. There you go. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying to think of which is a good theme for that. I think this theme works. As you suddenly, you get a notification on your phone.
He pulls out his phone, turns it on.
Yeah. And you know that whenever you get like a notification on like an app, it shows like like the icon, like YouTube, Gmail, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
This like you open like your email and it shows kind of like a weird uh symbol that you're not really familiar with it. It seems to be of
He
like
immediately scans that shit with magic sense.
yeah. Let's see how to. Let's see. Is magic is it a roll or?
It is a reflexive wits plus occult roll, and if
Yeah.
successful, receives the basic facts about what it is, what it affects, the type of being that created it, and if there is the person who did it is still around, where that being is.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, like roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, as the symbol is of like a black clock and like a golden statue surrounding that clock of three angelic-looking women.
Hello, Carmen. This may be spoiled, but the specialization of dark spot apply here.
Surprisingly, it does not.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And hold on, let me
One success.
hold on. Let me just get the symbol here, and then let me just let me just put Carmen in the recording. Let me see. Where the fuck?
Do you know, it does not tell him exactly what it does, just what it's affecting and the basic type of magic shit that it is.
Yeah.
He does not have the upgrade that actually lets him tell him exactly what it does.
Yeah. And is there any limitations for like knowing what kind of thing does this?
Yes. It must be if it is either a being of light, such as a princess, Shikidami, things like that, or a being of darkness, such as Darkspawn, Mimiasome, etc., he can recognize it instinctively. Everything else he would have had to personally experience beforehand, such as like if it was a vampire power, he would have had to have sensed the vampire beforehand.
Yeah.
And he spent just a lot of time researching supernaturals and shit.
Yeah. Quite like first and foremost, the most concerning thing about this is you've done research on supernaturals. You know, you have an entire libraries dedicated to it. And out of all the things you have researched, this does not ring a bell to any of them. Full stop. Just full stop. You don't know what the hell made this.
As he looks at it, like his eyes, sort of like the bright blue in them, sort of get a little bit bluer before going back down. As his face sort of strudges up like he just bit into a sour lemon.
Yeah, and he also said like you know like what it does or like what it affects.
What it affects, as well as if the being that used it is here, where they are, but they have to be within 10 meters of me to tell that. So I assume I do not sense that.
Yeah, the being whoever made this shit, they are not close by.
All right. Yeah, and then he can know what it affects, but not what it does. Just what it affects. Like does it affect the phone? Does it affect the world around us? Things like that.
I suppose. What did it affect? I guess it would just affect the phone. You know, as an app, as almost like as an app would. But you can definitely tell, yeah, that's this app be supernatural.
Just when I thought it would be an easy day, as he puts his phone down on the counter.
Yeah, it seems to be like like a message.
He's not opening that shit until one of his guards is here.
Yeah.
He doesn't know if that. As for all he knows, that shit could put him in the hedge. He's not touching that.
You're going to the hedge. You're going to Brazil.
He's not fucking touching that shit until Holly's here.
Yeah. As Holly returns. Hightower, sir. I finished doing research.
That's good. If you could, hold your thoughts on that for a moment.
Okay.
He holds up his phone as he holds the app out. This is a bit of a long shot, but I don't suppose you recognize this at all.
She kind of like looks at it for a second. It's like, there's a clock and I think Nora told me about it. She said that. What was her name? Quinn, I think her name was. No, had it.
Members of our organization received it before then.
Yeah.
Do we have any reports on their mission or what it did?
Yeah, like she showed like Nora it, and like to Nora's words said like whatever was on it, whatever it like told them, like happened.
As in future.
Yeah. Like she sent like Nora like a few days ago. Nora was kind of like freaking out and sent like a whole like squad to a nature reserve because a fight was supposed to break out during it, and lo and behold, yeah, and lo and behold, it did.
See. Well, it seems I've received something as well. As he sighs and gonna click the app.
Let me just get this. Zwi organization. There you go. Let me just do this. Let me just do a little bit of this. Let me just do a little bit of that. And then let me get a little music change here. I think I know. I'm still workshopping a main theme in my head for this, but I think this one is very appropriate. Let's see, we're using jockey right now. And then, As the app opens up, and you are immediately greeted with a video and the sight of a very peculiar-looking maid and butler. The maid seems to be a very pale woman, like a pale as a sheet. Her eyes closed, and she seems to be eternally smiling. Her head is like her hair is like filled with like decently long and very messy black hair, almost as if the concept of a comb is foreign to her. As her maid dress, instead of being made out of like fabric and all that, it seems to be composed entirely out of bird feathers. And the butler, his hair is more like swept back and like gelled back to a point, as he wears glasses, as his eyes are also seemingly internally closed, as he also seems to be wearing a suit which is made entirely out of bird feathers. Welcome, come one, come all, says maid. This is Hugin, and this is Munin. And today we're pleased to introduce a new customer to our wonderful mail service. Let me get the script. Let me just get this script. There it is. We'd like to continually thank our users for their continued support, and we hope our mailing and new servants will contribute greatly to your continued prosperity. It seems like Hugin is like looking around as she's like knocking on like a screen or something, like, huh, that's strange. It seems as that our sympathetic prediction is on the fritz, or maybe it doesn't have a good signal on you. No, that's a darn shame. However, she's like immediately jumps back up. Worry not, as we still have our text feature to help in your predictions. Though I guess though I suppose our video function is very limited to sympathy to sympathetic connections. So chat. So just and you just hear Munin speak up. Per, perhaps it's not within the scope, or perhaps you must talk to someone. Oh well, not. Oh well. He just kind of shrugs. Uh, as Hugin like rolls in like a TV. Oh, well. On the show must go on regardless. You, you'll still be able to receive the text version of our prediction today. I hope you have a fun time, and I hope you have a very long continued existence. Signing off. As the video like cuts out, as you just get a single text message that reads, at 10 p.m. sharp, a threat shall emerge from the plush house, resulting in 25 deaths before being put down by the local supernaturals.
What would be emerge from the plush house?
A threat.
Killing 25 people?
25, yes.
As he just puts the phone down. Thoughts in mind, eh? Don't suppose that mates are certain.
I suppose. Odin? Norse mythology, sir?
Hugin and Mugen. Also, translating to thought and mind. They were Odin's twin ravens. They would fly all over the world, gathering information for him, and return it to him.
I believe the Nora said that the male was called Norn.
Norn. Well, they have quite the aesthetic, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose so, sir.
How is the male spelled? No, Norn.
Yeah.
With a zero?
Yeah, zeros instead of an L.
Okay. Norn. Guess they're very fond of Norse mythology. They mention sympathetic connections as well. Yet, this doesn't feel like mage magic.
Actually, you do feel like there is an overwhelmingly majority of question mark. However, there is partially some mage magic in it.
And oddly, he sort of holds up it. It's almost like a mix of magic. A hint of mages. Likely why they're mentioning the sympathetic connections. But other than that, this is a mystery. Unlike anything we've encountered before.
Yeah. And app that predicts the future.
I would have expected awakened, perhaps changelings. But it seems there's yet more forces we are unaware of in the universe. Holly, what time is it right now?
Oh yes, so the meeting started at 5:30. So yeah, it is around it's around like 6 p.m. So
4 hours then. He sort of stretches. And here I was, hoping to have a bit of a relaxing evening. Suppose we must get working then.
Yeah, no rest
I
for the
suppose
wicked.
at least indeed. At least it's confirmed there's something in the plush house.
And look, and actually, I don't. Yeah, no, Holly was not here for the meeting, so she wouldn't make a comment.
Hightower will catch her up on the meeting, and he'll explain to her what was talked about. Just give me 1 second, you blow my nose.
Yeah, no problem. Then I guess whatever they were investigating and whatever they were poking around with is gonna get fed up at 10 at that meeting. Shit is popping off, as it were, Mike, if you are here.
Mm-hmm.
I like Hugin a lot.
But not Munin?
I like Munin, but, you know, I mean, look at Hugin. Look at her. She's so happy. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, no
It
problem.
was very stuffed up.
Hmm.
I also got myself some replacement tissues. I ran out.
Yeah, I see.
Shiro is currently collecting contact information with Tommy.
Yes. As you
What
just
did you pull about the Red Reaper?
well, the Red Reaper. As far as far as far as we know, there's a lot of hearsay and a lot of legend about them. But what we do know is they seem to be almost like a wanderer. It seems like they're not really, I guess, not exactly a wonton slaughterer,
Wawa has pizza.
as they don't seem to kill every single vampire that's in their way. But it seems like they have this taste. I mean, no one's really, talked to them, but it seems to have like this taste for authority or something. A lot of their
For authority.
massacres or a lot of the people that they've killed tended to be in one way or another associated with or a high up family.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it seems like anyone who went out to fight to challenge them themselves also ended up on their chopping block.
What was that last bit?
It seemed like in self-defense as well, they are quite vicious.
Do they express cruelty in their words, even in self-defense?
Less cruelty and more efficiency. Seems that burning is less to do with pain and more to do with the fact that it just works.
Are there accounts of them killing other supernaturals or only vampires? And are we aware of what supernatural they are, if any?
We're not really sure what the supernatural they are, but they have scrapped. I think they've scrapped with werewolves before.
Forsaken or pure?
I believe they've tangled with both.
Not exactly a good mark on their record.
Yeah, just consistently they dislike, they dislike. Uh, I'm trying to say like courts would be the best word for that. Yeah, yeah. I'll just go with court. They seem to have a particular dislike for courts and anyone who fights them. But they seem, but aside from that, they seem to leave everyone else be.
Hmm.
So it's sort of a don't tread on me thing.
Hmm. We should keep a lookout for them. They need not necessarily be an enemy.
This is like not. I'll inform everyone to keep their eyes out open. Oh, there was one more thing.
Go
Whenever
on.
whenever a strong vampire challenged them in during the night, they were it's almost like they were killed with sunlight in the middle of the night.
Sort of like does a double take. Like, the fuck you say? What?
Yeah, it's from those from those accounts. Whenever they investigated the aftermath of vampire challenging them, it was at night because well, you know, they're not active at they're not active in the day. But it was as if they were killed by sunlight.
I'm going to chalk that up to a tentative guess of changeling or awakened.
Hmm. Okay.
Odd, though. Well then, it's a good thing none of us are weak to sunlight.
Yeah. Though I prefer not to get skin cancer.
It would not be ideal. How
Yeah.
many troops are we able to mobilize for the plush house?
And we can assemble a small squadron, and of course, me and Shiro OR should be available.
Excellent. I wish to attend to this one myself as well. This Norn male seems like something that should be worth investigating.
No, it's
Speaking of, Holly, please attempt to get me a meeting with one of the awakened conociliums around here.
yeah, like repositories for like awakened.
I have repositories for supernaturals in Seattle.
Yeah. Of course, I'll assemble what I can.
If there's one thing I know about awakened, it's that they won't be able to resist a good mystery.
I
Give them
see.
hints as to what it is, but don't tell them exactly. Just enough to get them guessing.
Yeah. And you would like them to get you would like to direct their attention towards the Reaper?
No. He holds his phone towards this mysterious future predicting male.
Of course. No.
I want to see if you arrange a meeting with one of them for me. I'll do
course.
most of the talking.
Of course. She sets off to arrange a meeting.
And after that, he will just spend some time getting himself ready, checking with Shiro, Holly, and getting all the troops ready to head out to the plush house.
Yeah. And yeah, you do get. Yeah, you do. Oh. Oh, this is very you. Oh, Nathaniel, you know not of how perfect you made this.
I do my best.
You do something. Yeah, you gather the throng.
Gather the throne.
Yeah. So when would you like to set out? Yeah, it was around 6 p.m. when you were talking with Holly.
He wants to get everyone together and make sure they have all their gear and stuff.
Yeah.
And he wants to gather them all to give a little speech before they go.
Yeah. She assembled like a good three, like a good three like standard shock troops. As they are in fact together.
All right. As he sort of cracks his knuckles as he holds his umbrella down. All right then. As he looks across everyone there, I would like to use the troop magic, Barrett. Actually, let me just quickly check my charms.
Yes.
Oh, I knew I was sure to charm. I forgot charm of enhancement.
Yeah.
So, I now make this. I'd like to use "We Rely on You." And I would like to use it for everyone here. I assume I can't pep talk myself with it.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're like targeting yourself. I feel like we relying you on yourself would only if you use it on yourself, you wouldn't be able to use it on everyone else. Because
I was gonna say you need to be a special princess for that, really.
Yeah. Because like I feel like you either need to be a special or the fact that because you're hyping yourself up, you would have to be very self-focused. You know, like I can win, I can do this, I can win, sort of thing.
Technically, he's just doing it. I believe just a bunch of different times. But just like material-wise, you a bunch of different times. But in universe, he's just giving a speech to everyone.
Yeah.
To give everyone the blessed condition,
Blessed.
depending on the number of. And I'd like to make this a teamwork action. Shiro, Holly, back me up.
Ooh.
Back me up, girls.
Yeah. Yeah. So what did they roll?
Presence plus empathy, I believe. If let me just double check troop magic. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna say this in the royal tongue as well. Given this speech. So it's a long ass speech because I'm saying in the fucking royal tongue.
My fellow Americans, my fellow Lightborn.
Where the fuck did troop magic go? There it is.
And in this time, Holly and Cheryl also transform. With Holly, she adopting like her hair down loose in her transformed form, and she kind of looks like like a delinquent almost with like spiked collar, like a sriracha wrapped down her chest, ruined jeans and boots. While Shiro takes a more Japanese influence in her transformation, as it's a black and red kimono and a fox mask, and her hair is like short.
All right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on your explanation for him.
Oh yeah, and I realized I completely forgot to mention that Shiro had a prosthetic arm, and
yeah.
And in her transformed state, her prosthetic arm goes from like standard prosthetic to a very like a very cyberpunk-esque red arm.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so Holly and Shiro will need to roll the dice pool for We Rely on You, which is presence plus empathy, and they get a -2 to this if they don't know the charm, which I assume they don't.
They do not.
However, Nathaniel is going to invocate Fuoco, and both of them can also invocate Fuoco if they can do so. And I believe this counts as free because he's using it to inspire people.
Yeah. So yeah, they're free to invocate Fuoco if they
have it. Yes, yeah. But there's no penalty if they don't.
Yeah. So if I am remembering correctly, if I check, they do not have Fuoco. Yeah.
Okay, well, they just roll it normally.
Yeah. So presence with empathy and then -2, right?
Yes. Man, I want to give it to all the jobbers, but man, 5 wisps, 5 wisps.
Yeah.
Oh well. 5 wisps is 5 wisps. It's for the sake of the greater good.
Yeah, so Shiro does not succeed. Also, yeah, fun fact, I'm pretty sure Holly's last name was Reed, and then Mark appeared, so it's now Reeves. Legally distinct. No relation to Mark Reed. Oh, okay, so yeah, Shiro does not succeed. However, Holly does succeed.
Okay. Thanks for backing me up, girls.
Yeah.
And then with that, and then that would be that much. And then with that. Oh, my cat's about to throw up. Hold on. Should I roll this 5 different times or just roll it once and have it apply to everyone?
Yeah, I'll roll it once and apply to everyone.
Yeah. All right. Now then, thank you all for coming here today. And with every sentence takes like fucking 30 seconds, like 10 seconds to say per like 1 second of sentences. He's speaking the fucking big ass royal tongue.
He's using several words for friend. My Nakama, my friends, my compadres, my comrades,
my good buddy, my pal, my chum, my good buddy pal chum,
my buddy friend chum pal, my home slice,
homie.
slice. I'm not allowed to say that last one.
we aren't ready for a PR incident like that.
Sure, yeah, like you can say that. I don't think I can give you the pass, boss.
Come on, just once. Now then, as you have been briefed, at 10 p.m. tonight, a threat will emerge from the plush house and kill 25 people. That is 25 lives that right now rest on our shoulders. This may be nothing new to us, but it is still a task we must undertake with the most gravest sincerity we can. Though they may not know us, those people now need to rely on us to protect them. And we must do our absolute best. We are the people who stop the rain from falling down upon them. We are the people who bring light to the darkest corners of Seattle. And every last one of you is going to be another hero tonight. 25 people will get to continue living their lives because of each and every one of you. And that's something we can all be proud for. As he slams his umbrella down.
And like as
So
oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, go on. He was just doing that. He just slammed the umbrella down.
Yeah, like as you slam it down, you just hear like a resounding yeah.
And now all of them gain the blessed condition at 14.
Oh my lord.
Which means they have 14 dice with which they can apply to any action they choose.
Mm-hmm.
These dice are non-refundable. Like, you use them once, they're gone.
Yeah.
So you could get a plus 14 to one action if you felt like it, or you get like plus 2 every once in a while. And whenever they're used up, the blessed condition ends.
That makes sense.
And this lasts indefinitely until you use up all the dice.
Yeah.
No duration. As he spins the umbrella around to hold it up against his back, I just thought I'd hold it over his shoulder. Now then, let us make our way to the plush house, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, right. As you all drive off, and I said it was what? No, it was 4, and then 5. You were talking to Holly, and it takes like a half hour.
It was, I believe it was 6 o'clock when we were talking to Holly, and then
So around 6:30, you managed to it took for you to like gather the throng, and also you saying friends in like 40 different ways in the entire speech. So, 6:30. Hold on, I just need to take things out real quick. Where the hell are you? Where the fuck are you? I know I have you, motherfuckers. Yeah, there you are, you little fuck, you little bastard. Where are you? There's you. Yeah, you can see someone's. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you head out. Mm. As you drive out, as eventually, it is now like nighttime. It is now like decent amount of time as the sun is set. As you guys at around like 6:30, 6:40 ish, you pull up at the other side of the plush house, and it looks just as decrepit and shitty as the urban legend described, with the chicken scratched like a plush that scribbled across the door. The windows are broken. Look, as I desperately try to look for some kind of music change. Play, Adam, play something like ominous and spooky.
All right, hold on. Ebe soundtrack, let's go.
Go, Ebe. Let's go.
Goofball probably fits here.
Hmm.
Which, despite the name, is not a Goofy song.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've heard anything Ebe. It's been so long.
Realizing honestly kind of sucks now. You're starting
What the?
to sound like that weird kid.
What the hell?
What?
Every time I like close Google, I get like I get like a audio playing.
Jeffrey.
You're getting the fucking replace mail show up.
Plus mail. All right, I'll worry. I guess I'll worry about my. Hold on, let me open this way. Okay, good, yeah. And yep, check it out. So you all like almost like a coordinated SWAT team. You all like funnel out, transform, and yeah, you're like the sun shower uniform. It's almost very officer like. What like a white like visit suit with like a blue overcoat over it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's okay, you can say the Zly uniform.
Yeah, it's a Zai uniform, but for those who don't know what the Zai are, ignore the fact that Nora is literally just Isadora. So yeah, as you funnel in, as I assume as like they like check the perimeter, make sure nothing's good.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
And is Nathaniel sensing anything here? Any magical? He only has a range of 10 meters, so it's not massive, but
It smells like darkspawn.
I sense Darkspawn up ahead. We know what to do with those.
Yeah, it smells like darkspawn, and once again, concerningly, it's darkspawn and something else. Big question mark. Yeah. Though it should be noted that the big question mark feels a lot different than the Nord's question mark.
Alrighty.
Yeah. As I assume you all you slowly, cautiously make your way in.
Yeah.
When you enter the house, you're greeted with, "Yep, this is a decrepit old house, all right." It seems to be like dusty to all shit. Anything that is glass, it seems to be cracked. There seems to be like a remains of a broken coffee table, scattered across the way. And additionally, could you roll me investigation real quick?
Okay. I'm not too good at that, but I will do my best.
Yeah.
Wits plus investigation?
Yeah, wits plus investigation. And your goons will boost you.
Oh, is this a teamwork action?
Yeah, hold on.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, dudes.
So their perception it'd be that much, and then they're gonna use four of their blessed die. Oh my!
Damn bitch, you spent this crazy.
I mean, goddamn! So the goons are popping off.
Damn bitch, you spent my fucking die. But I gave so each of the dudes has 14 as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. So oh yeah, they got a lot, huh?
yeah.
All right. Thank you, dudes. 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you seem to like sit around, sit around like the debris. You do find like uh like the smell of like rotted, like blood rots, right?
I mean, I don't know if rot is the right word, but it oxidizes over a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, so like the stank, like old
It
blood, like
stinks
stuff.
bad.
It
It
it it
dries. It stinks
stank.
bad.
This shit stank. And you can tell, like, yeah, it's got like claw marks, scratches over as you all. Well, first of all, since you are all investigating, you also see out of the corner of your eye, like out of the corner of your eye. For most normal people, they'd be able to pass it by, but since you were actively looking for it, you spot from the corner of the eye, and unlike passing it by, you turn around and see, yep, there's a dark door there.
And it seems this is indeed a tainted place.
Yeah, and then additionally, you hear movement as you hear like the creaking of the floorboards as like you know normally they were trying to sneak up on you, but you guys are already on high alert as you all just like on the roof you see something, you see a sort of like very very like twisted and like disgusting looking almost like corpse like and a thing where with almost like a clown sort of get up to it as it seems to be wearing like a jester's hat. You see like one big one, and then you see like two more like kind of like also like jesters, but like very like tiny with like stubby little arms and like claws, as they seem to be like giggling to themselves as they crawl out of the woodwork.
Everyone, it's time to show them what we're made of.
Yeah. All right. And let me see what I can do here. Vim and Vigor, why not? And then the clowns. I don't think Kingdom Hearts music will kill us.
We'll probably be fine.
I
It's Square Enix, bro. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I've played Kingdom Hearts music when we were fighting Lamia way back when, so. Alright. Now it's time. And also, hold on. As Adam, by the way, the smaller little goons look like the fucking Scarlet Ordeal clowns.
Good. That is exactly what I was imagining. I'm glad I'm correct.
Yeah.
I take comfort in that.
Yeah, these freaky little shits. Alright. Round 2. Lost. Okay. Yeah, the clown 1. Let's see what your initiative initiative is, you little shit. You little bastard. You little dingleberry. I do love the little fucking jester clowns. They're fucking stupid. These little dingle nuts. I want to put them in the blender.
Don't know what's bloated for the abnormalities.
Critter was, yeah, it's the same as that. Yeah, plus 4. So, 8. 8, so 8 for that little shit. And 10. 10 for that little shit. And then for the boss little shit. Do that much. So 8 for boss. 8. And then Holly and Shiro. Actually, and the goons. Hold on, goons. They get a 5. There you go. Goons get a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Goons 5. And Holly and Shiro. Oh my god, Holly, my girl, what the fuck?
Going off.
No, she got shit.
Oh, never mind. She's going down.
Her initiative is shit, so she got 1. So her initiative is 7.
Holly.
Shiro did better. Shiro is there. And then Hightower. Yeah, boss, you are first.
Hightower plants the umbrella down as he just looks at them. Dodge action.
God, you
Go get him, boys.
get him. Get him, girls. Kill him.
Get him, girls. Holly, smack his nuts.
Alright. Let me just do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
I remember when we were first kept up with them, and you were telling me that Holly, told me about Shiro, trying to sort of subtly gas up, or hype up Hightower's like, oh man, she's like second place in combat, beating almost matching you. Like, fuck no, she wipes the floor with me. She absolutely wipes the floor with me.
It's fucking awesome. So yeah, like Clown 1. No.
She beats my ass 7 ways to Sunday. I am not a combat man.
So what one of the little shits runs towards it picks up fight with Holly as she reveals her regalia, her shield. She tries to slice at her ankles. Unfortunately, it has a chance die. Yeah, no dramatic failure. She does weave, bonks it on the head. Just deals 1 bashing to it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then, next up on the initiative, Clown 2. Gonna aim for Shiro. Poor decision, really. As it also has... And lest... it will spend its group initiative to have a singular die.
My goodness.
This, so it'd be this, I think. It still did not get shit. as Shiro does sidestep. She was like the demi-fiend sidestep. As just like the demi-fiend, she's gonna wind up. She's gonna wind up with a punch of a lifetime. He wants to end this a little bit quickly. Get the like, I got one. Man, I'm hungry. And she just like takes a stomp as she gets her ready to fucking. Alright. So it's this plus this. Oh. And defense they have a defense of 5, so it's this. Still not going to help them. It's not really going to save them. Let's spend willpower to deal with this. Punch. And then she has and also to showcase G. You know, I'm not sure what I expected when I gave Shiro professional training. 5 successes. Or 5 lethal. And she just stomps and just Falcon punch. Just fucking like a pinball machine, just ding 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 all around the house, breaking more shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then next is the boss. It's the boss. He's gonna hit. Rio recognizes Rio. Your dodge action. He's gonna run over. He's gonna walk over and slug you.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Gulp.
On that, wait, last. I remember. No wait, she said. No wait. Let me just check. Let me just check this real quick. Make sure she has the update the upgrade. And there you go. Yeah, I think she can do that. She would cost her next turn. I think. Yeah.
Nah, it's alright. Just go full offense.
Go full offense. Okay, boss.
Go full offense.
Okay, boss. I trust you. Yeah. So yeah, you're doing the dodge action, so he rolls his full dice pool, right?
Correct. I got 2 successes, so whatever successes he gets is subtracted by 2.
Alright, so he got 3 successes, so he got one suck.
Mm-hmm.
So he deals 2 lethal. However, I assume you're the only member of the actual party who wears the Hightower uniform, so you do have 1 armor.
Yes.
Armor clothing. So yeah, 2 lethal, which is reduced to 1 lethal.
He sort of like tries to take a step back as it sort of catches him along the arm as he grits his teeth. What no barrier giant does to a motherfucker.
So yeah, that was the boss. And then it's Holly. Oh wait a minute, Holly's turn was selected. She could have absolutely used take the blow. I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Next time.
Yeah. As Captain America, she just spin. She goes like the distance girl. She spins around and she tosses her shield. Yeah, she does. In fact, have the shield throw.
Nice.
She may play invocations. Let me just real quick. This counts as coordinating efforts of several people into a project, right?
Probably.
She invocates Terra for free.
Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, this is an organized assault, so yeah.
So it'd be strength. Yeah, it'd be strength plus dex because it's thrown, and then plus that. Yeah, that, which would be that. And then plus Terra, plus Terra to dice pool. And she will aim. She's gonna get her run back with. Her run back against this boss clown. The boss clown's defense. 5. Yeah, 6. 296. There you go. Captain America. Did I give Holly this? I did. Oh dear. Lest, I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to add 4 of her blessed dice as well to this. It's about sending a message.
Is this Holly doing that?
Yeah, Holly. Using some of her bank dice to this.
Nice.
She had 2 sucks. Or how much does her shield initiate? 1 lethal. No, wait, no, it would be this one. It'd be this version. So 4 lethal. 4 lethal to the boss. Yeah. It'd be 4 lethal. Yeah. It just spins around like this, gets as it ricochets like off a pillar and just bonks him on the face. Yeah, right. And then the goons. Let's see. Like sharks in the water, they smell. They smell. Mm-hmm. Which one of these? They smell the clown that Shiro punched. Like piranha, they descend upon it and just they fucking shank the shit out of it.
Go get them, boys.
So yeah, goons normally have dice. These ones have a dice pool of 5, and you have a defense of. Yeah, you have a defense pool of 5. However, they do have. They're going to spend their group willpower to make it a 3, and then they're going to spend more of their bank die. Let me see. Yeah, they're going to spend. Yeah, they're gonna spend 4 more. They're going in 4s. 4 and then spend willpower. So yeah, 3 successes for 4 lethal. 1.
I'm pretty sure that'd be add because it's jade weapons.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought jade weapons did the dark spawn would reduce normal weapons by bashing in and then.
No.
Oh no, that's bad for him.
No, jade is add. Jade is their bane.
3. My mistake then. Okay, hold on. This is even worse. this is even worse for this is even worse for him then. 2. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, hold on. Is it? Let me double check. I might actually be wrong.
Yeah. Because either way, is you know the prison scene in Breaking Bad where a bunch of prisoners just shank the shit out of people.
Okay, no, you're right. Jade is their bane, but it only does lethal. It's just that it always does lethal and can't be reduced.
Yeah, like no matter what. So yeah, I mean,
okay. Weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest.
It just go down.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Regardless, he's still at ag. He's just at slightly less ag. It's like they fucking like a horde of piranha. They just start stabbing the shit out of him.
Weird. Why is it their bane, but it only still does lethal? Weird.
I guess maybe it's like a goat. It's like ghost.
I mean, ghosts have a bane though.
Yeah, that's odd. Yeah, here's what happened. Yeah, here's what happens to one of these clowns. He just gets the fucking shit stabbed out of him. Okay. Then who's next? Yeah, that was the goon's turn. Hightower, boss, it's your turn.
Well, my I'll poke one, I suppose. I'll poke one of the small clowns.
Would you like to try to finish off the clown that's being viciously assaulted right now?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So
what's his defense?
Yeah, it was punched by Shiro and then stabbed by these goons. So defense of 3.
Oh, you fool! That's 1 dice. I have 1 dice against you. I have faith in my girls. I'll haul an attack. They'll protect me.
Yeah. All you actually can for once.
0 successes. I miss entirely.
It's like the Hightower goons. It's like you can't really like get a good angle to do it because they're fucking them up.
Yeah. They're like, let's put a place to poke. He's like, okay, you know what? No, I'll just let them do. I'll leave them to the sea. He takes a step back.
28 stab wounds. Yeah. Clown 2 is the one getting fucked up. So Clown 1 is like, It's gonna aim for Ollie. Still has a chance to die. Dramatic failure. Weave. No, like weave spin kicks the back of his head. Alright. Unfortunately for Goon 1, fortunately or unfortunately for it, it has a lot more health than his other Goon compatriot. So this is gonna be a lot longer for him. And Clown 2. Ah! Ah! It's at wound penalties, man. It's got 2 die to attack, max.
Bro is not making out of this, okay?
It's gonna try to attack one of the Hightower goons, Sun Shower goons. It doesn't matter, it's a chance die because the little behind the screen thing, they have the same amount to attack, but it doesn't matter because he has wound penalties, so it's a chance die. No chance die. He like tries to like slap at one of. He tries to like claw at like one of like the Hightower goons. She just kind of like backhands him, and just stabs him again. Shiro. The boss is in danger. Shiro, punch! Yeah.
Go get them, girls. Beat their ass.
Yeah, and she's going to all-out attack this. 6, and then show willpower. And then also apply that. Apply that. Looking good. Yeah, there you go. It'd be that much. Yeah, 3 successes for, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 successes for 3 lethal. As she just gut checks him. the giant clown. 3. There you go. The boss clown. It's trying to do the Kuze. It's gonna do like the Kuze versus Kiryu. As they just start punching the shit out of each other. Even though Shiro all out attacked, she has relentless assault. meaning she keeps her defense against him. So yeah, 9, and then minus how much? Yeah, 7. Yeah. It tries to punch. It punches her like straight in the jaw. She does not react. Oli.
What a waste of time.
Oli is just gonna let's see. The minion goon bonk. A little minion. Yeah, so this. So yeah, Holy. More that. 4. There you go. So 6. There you go. So 9 plus 4. 9 plus 4 minus 5. 9 plus 4 minus 5. There you go. 3. There you go. 8. 8. And spinal power. 3 successes for 3 lethal. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then the goons, they're gonna finish off their shanking. They have a dice full of that. They're just kind of gonna pop off,
Just beat their ass.
Yeah. Let's see, so they had 6. Yeah, how much? Let me check. Yeah, they're gonna spend another 4. Why not? Why not? I believe that they'll have two bank dice remaining after that. Holy fuck!
How many is people spent?
Let's see. They should have like 2 remaining of their bank die. The goons.
Who, the goons?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have 14 each, so that's 14 times 3.
Ah, okay. So, well, one of the goons is at 2. The rest have like 28. As they get 7 successes on 7 die.
Outstanding. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
Like, I'm not Chief. I'm gonna be real. He like piranha, as you just see him disintegrate, like fucking piranha. So yeah, Hightower, your turn.
Gone. Dodge action.
And, yeah,
He stays there watching.
the clown 2, he doesn't exist anymore. And then the goons, they turn towards clown 1. Clown 1. Attack the boss.
Mm-hmm. Clown 1's coming after Hightower.
Yeah, he got 1 sucks against your defense.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I assume you took the dodge action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll your dodge. Yeah, 1 is just as long as you get 1, you should be good.
Fucking okay. 8 successes on 8 dice. You didn't even go that hard, Hightower. It was 1 clown. It was just a clown. It was just a jobber clown. You didn't need to know that.
He tries to run at you. He tries to run at you. Shiro sticks out her foot to trip it. He's not prone. In fact, nah, Shiro's currently beating the shit out of the boss, so she'll focus on that.
Yeah, he just sort of stays. He still sort of watches there. Umbrella planted in the ground.
Yeah. 2 successes. Yeah, 2 successes for 2 lethal. Alright. Boss clown is at ag. And also wound penalties, so yeah, not a good day for him.
Not the best day.
Yeah, it's just like overhand clocks Shiro, but he has a -3, so I don't know, Chief. Does Hightower get his goons in the TOP? I think maybe.
Right, probably. The answer, if no, he loses almost every fight.
He gets Holly and Shiro at least.
Mm-hmm. They're a package deal.
Yeah, you can't have one without the other. They're the sword and shield. And -3, and he has been reduced to a chance eye. No, yeah, it doesn't do it. Just for it. Tiger drop. He gets tiger drop. That's another point. That's another point of damage. There you go. And then Holly. Let's see. She's gonna help in jumping this the clown. Yeah, so it'd be. She misses, or she misses her shield throw. So yeah, like she tries to take Captain America, kind of just ricochets. Oops.
Holly, I appreciate the dedication to the ricochet, but why not simply throw it at the opponent?
I mean, well, she just kind of seems a bit embarrassed. Well, I was, I think she wanted to look cool in front of everyone. And the ghoul.
Hightower just sighs.
The goons do the Belmont stride and surround Clown 1. Gulp.
When Shadow just in a full set, does Hightower get on the TOP? Because we're in the party with him. Hightower just a full ass entourage.
Okay. So the goons have 30 die, right?
Yes.
It's about sending the message, you know, man. So one of the goons is gonna end the blessed condition on them, as they're going to use 15 die in total.
I can't spend 5 wits for you people. Alright, go off.
I want. This is purely because me, Yank. I want to see what happens.
You want to see what happens, yeah?
I'm just gonna type in for this Alt F4. They're gonna spend their willpower. That is 6 successes for 7 lethal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Full lethal. If he's not getting his ass kicking beat. He ain't making out of this. I'm sorry. Yeah, boss, it's your turn. They are mauling this man.
I stand there watching. Go get him, girls. Dodge action. Go get him, girls. You got this. Actually, I'll give it an attack. I'll give it a poke. Why not? Poke.
Defense of 2.
Oh yes. All out attack.
Get him.
3 successes. 5 lethal.
Oh dear lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He like reaches for you and you just kind of like just poke his eye.
You're in the way. Stand down as he shoves his umbrella into it. As the umbrella, the tip of it seems to be a tip of pointed, sharpened jade.
It just like sizzles. He just tries to slap at you, but like one of the he tries to like reach out for you to try to claw at you. One of the goons she just grabs him by the arm and pulls him back in roughly.
Whenever it swings at him, he does not flinch, fully ready for the goons to pull them away.
Yeah. Shiro's continuing her duel. Yeah, she's not gonna spend anything special on this one. Lethal on the boss. They're literally just doing a longer version of the of the Kusei Quick Time event. They're just slugging each other. Chance eye. Weave, counter. That's another egg. These clowns are. This is Holly just gonna continue. She's actually gonna like two-handed jump overhead and slam the boss.
Finish them off.
Yeah, I think it's dice pool of 9 and defense of 6s. Yeah. Right. 3 successes for. Hold on, because Holly does more damage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 2 lethal. 3 successes for 5 lethal. I think he's dead. like a hammer, just clang as he just dissipates. And now the last goon clown stands alone. And now he's going to get 28 stab wounds. They didn't spend any of their bank dye, so they actually the goon is fighting for his fucking life. He's like, it's like they're like stabbing at him, and he's trying to like weave around the floor where it's like, Hightower, it's your turn.
Gonna poke at it.
Defensive 2.
All out attack. 1 success for 3 lethal.
Yep, so that's good.
How big are these clowns, by the way?
They're kind of like at waist height.
Hightower like brings up his umbrella as he walks over as it's like running around between all the goons as he slams the umbrella down onto his head, which I imagine squeaks like a squishy toy.
Yes.
As he pins it down to the ground. Stop moving.
His final hamon. His final hamon. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. Let's see.
Holly, interrupt him.
He's gonna hit you. And then Holly takes a blow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's back to chance side. Nothing. Just he breaks his claw on Holly's shield.
As it slams him, he does. Hightower does not react. He has full 100% faith that Holly will intervene beforehand.
Yeah, and sure enough,
There is not a single flinch before on his body.
yeah, like a stand, she fucking manifests at your side and just blocks it. And Shira, the goon,
He pulls his umbrella off as he's already walking past it towards the plush house. Turn it into paste.
or like the door since you're inside the house.
Oh yeah.
As like the goons they part like the Red Sea for Shiro as she stands on top of like a little coffee table. She like sats her elbow twice and does a fucking elbow drop. From the top rope, it's Shiro Kitagawa. And again, spend willpower. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He is on 1. She like elbow drops him from hell. Just like slams him on the forehead. And then just gets up. And then just like one of the goons just tosses the knife into his head. Yeah.
Hightower just nods. He doesn't watch it happen. He knows they can handle it.
Yeah. And now, yeah, the dark door lies ahead of you.
Men, do a sweep of the plush house. See if there's anything else here.
Yeah, the goons are gonna spend their time investigating while Shiro and Holly are at your side in front of the door.
Even they might not be able to handle the full power of a nightscape. It may be best for just you and for us three to go in alone.
Understood.
Men, he says aloud, sort of letting his voice echo through the corridors. The three of us will be heading into the nightscape. We'll eliminate any threat in there and purify it. If you find any dark spawn, eliminate them with extreme prejudice.
You just hear in the background another clown getting violated. You hear another clown getting shanked to shit.
Excellent work. As
Police!
Hightower goes over, jams his umbrella into the dark door, as I will spend the willpower point needed to unlock it.
Yeah, as it opens up with like a dark swirling void, ready to be walked into.
As he'll stride in with the girls.
Yeah, let me get a music change for this. Let's see, what's it good? Kanto 4! Kanto 4. God damn it, YouTube ads. Please be this one. No, it's not that one. I'm trying to find the... Hmm. You know what? A little bit strong, but this one's a little bit strong, but yeah, why not? Yeah, as you enter the nightscape, I just imagine it's like the fucking Deltarune entering the Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
You expect to be met with like a lot since it's the Dark World of all things. As when like the dark, as like things kind of illuminate, right? You are back at the Flesh House, but it is in noticeably better condition. Like everything's still like under like a shadowy filter, sort of like everything's kind of blackened, but you can tell like you're kind of like looking through like a looking glass, essentially, like a much more clean and uptight version of it. Would you like to roll to see what this is? To see if you can identify?
Sure. What would I be rolling here?
Yeah. So it would definitely be, I'd say, plus a cult with especially Dark Spawn. So yeah, intelligence plus a cult.
Does my repository apply here?
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
And while you're doing that, actually, Holly and Shiro will roll perception. Or investigation. Nah, perception.
4 successes. 1 off and exceptional.
Oh my god, Shiro, what? You got 6 successes on 7 dice, so okay. And you got 4.
Wait, actually, I think I rolled that much higher than I should have been. Yes.
I'm not even
gonna... actually...
Yeah. I'm not even gonna roll for Holly, Shiro's got it.
Two successes is what I actually rolled. Rolled the wrong dice pool.
Alright. This, as you see like as you're like looking around trying to remember, you see like a shadowy figure come and you're prepared for a fight. But then he seems to just like completely walk past you and like sit on the couch. It has like his head, like hands on his head and like like the stressed sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Almost immediately.
Shinji chair.
Yeah. Almost immediately you can tell that this is an echo. The echo type nightscape.
An echo. Always troublesome.
Yeah. As you see like the shadowy figure stay like shaking for a bit. As Shiro kind of like points out, like she points to like a bunch of like newspapers. I imagine like they're like solid black, but like the text is white, sort of thing, because the Dark World. As you can just read like a headline like traveling band of performers killed in the collision. No survivors. And you just see like a lot more like of newspapers like scattered about. As you see like a newsfeed of that event going on, as you just see like as you see the shadowy figure kind of like sit with their hands in their head. They like pull out they like go into like a drawer, and they like pull out a set of pills and like a bunch of like painkillers, and just like down the whole thing before slamming it shut and like pacing around the room. It seems like they like pick into their phone and like it seems like they're trying to call someone. No reply. They do it again. No reply. They're getting more frantic, more panicked. They pick it again. No reply. As as they like exit, they like run out of the room. The seems like time sort of like fast forwards around them for a bit before you see like from the door they immediately open. They immediately like kick open the door and they seem to be like dragging something, or dragging two things rather. As you've seen crime scenes before, even though the things are like in silhouette, those are body bags it's dragging. As it like pushes away the table and like slams the other two like onto the table before running up out of sight. And seem to return with like a bunch of like beakers and like vials, as it seems to like get to work, as it were, trying like a bunch of different experiments. And then they try like poking around their head. They try like electrifying their heart like a defibrillator. And they start to almost the figure seems to almost like glow a little bit as it attempts to do something that you're not really sure what you're looking at. But as it like works, you feel like, besides the obvious sight that this is, you don't really do this. No, normal people don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
You feel this feels like wrong on like a natural scale. It feels unright.
Like disquieting, one could say.
Some may consider it, yes. As there is a large explosion, as like the room is like destroyed, as they're like sent back, as they look towards like the body bag, as writhing from within that bag, something like claws out, very malformed and hideous looking, as the shadowy like humanoid figure gets a knife out of it and tries to stab it, as it like avoids the knife, as it like just like basically like it like slithers its way out as it tries to look after. While the second body bag, it opens on its own, and the corpse, what you can assume was a shadowy corpse, is still there. It rises as it looks around, as it like tries to stand up, but like falls on its face. As it kind of looks like infantile in its movements. And then one final time, time kind of like accelerates as you can kind of see like the shadowy humanoid figure like try to like communicate with the corpse, essentially. It tries to like introduce it to all other things. It like shows it like pictures, and it seems to get more and more frustrated. You can feel like it gets more and more upset. That it just doesn't understand. It doesn't understand. It doesn't get it. Why didn't this work? Why doesn't it get it? And you can just see occasionally, whenever the humanoid is not there, the writhing mass like enters the room again, as the corpse looks at it and like curiously he like rips, he like grabs like a knife and cuts off a piece of itself and just kind of like lowers it like sort of like a dog, like trying like you're feeding a dog, as the writhing mass goes over and like nibbles on it. As finally one day the humanoid figure just shouts and berates at the corpse before like going down and like taking more of its pillows before running back upstairs, as the corpse just kind of looks curiously at the container of pills, kind of like slowly kind of like rubs his hand on it, as you see a little spark leave its hands, where it returns the pills back to their place. And sure enough, next time the humanoid he goes downstairs and takes another set, it like holds its chest. Its chest compressions are its movements are getting like slower, as it kind of like stumbles forward and collapses, as the corpse just kind of like picks up the writhing mass and just kind of puts it on top of the humanoid, as the writhing mass begins to eat it. And then everything seems to just repeat, as it were.
Playing God.
Gross. Feels fairly repulsive.
Truly, whoever this was learned nothing from Apollodorus. Do either of you have any idea what that thing was?
Jake said, "No, I can't really say it. No."
Neither do I. But it felt... Ugh.
So many levels of wrong, I don't know where to pick.
The whole lot of it just shouldn't exist. Dead are meant to stay dead. Well, I suppose we now know what created the nightscape. Or at least part of what led to it. I wonder if those two things are still in here somewhere. Hidden away. Well, no time to wait around guessing. Let's continue inward. Holly, take point. Shiro, watch our backs.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, so in like the first like scene, basically, the shadowy figure like comes bursting through the door again, trying to like call, as Holly kind of like walks over, lays a hand on its shoulder. It like jumps in surprise. She's gonna roll presence plus empathy, and she's gonna spend her remaining banked die for this. Actually, she only spent 6. Yeah.
So she's got 4 left.
Yeah.
Has Shiro spent any yet?
Yeah.
How much has she spent?
I think she only spent. Let me see. From Shiro. Yeah, she has like 10 remaining.
I probably don't need to track the blessed die then if you got them both.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's good to have a second. Holy fucking shit! Why are the girls popping off?
I knew I could rely on them.
8 fucking successes.
See, this is why I told you to take point.
Yeah.
I knew I could rely on you, Holly.
Yeah. I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but they're not coming back. As in the shadowy figure like lowers their head as he like take a seat, and Holly sits with them as they try to like fumble for the pills again, but Holly like grabs her hand gently and just shakes her head. As it kind of slowly, just as the first scene slowly dissipates, as you feel like a kind of rumbling a little bit. Shiro goes ready. Like you kind of hear like a voice, but unintelligible. It's like breathing almost.
Seems something's getting a bit upset. Shiro, stay on watch.
And the second scene, where Holly waits by the door. Waits by the door as but let me just do this. As a figure goes, as the figure goes to try to open the door with the body bags again, as she immediately stops it. Back as she pulls out the phone, and pulls out the phone to call. Here you go. So, Oh yeah, I forgot. She's definitely fulfilling her virtue of loyal.
Hightower also join her on this one.
This is not okay. None of this is okay. Would you like to roll to help, or would you rather she rolls to help you?
He trusts her on this one. He'll have her take the point. He'll roll to help her.
All right.
They're already gone. The best you can give them is a proper burial and a good memory. Whatever you bring back will be something wearing their skin. Remember them as they were, not as how you'd make them. Will this be an empathy roll?
Yeah.
4 successes, so that's plus 4 dice to Holly.
Plus 4, alright. That's 8. Yeah. We can even help you. Get rid of it. Put it back.
It may not be a proper burial, but it may not be a full ceremony, but they'll at least have a nice place to rest their head.
Yeah, as they just lower their head. and kind of like nod as it slowly dissipates as the room shakes again. Hold on, let me just. As the next scene. It cuts to the next scene of, you know, the. Actually, no, you guys stopped that scene. Yeah, it was part of that scene. So you actually cut to the corpse, kind of the corpse just looking around curiously, seemingly not really understanding anything. Just kind of like
Hightower will approach this one. A rather confusing world, isn't it?
nods.
You've been thrust into quite the predicament. But this isn't a land that was really meant for you. And it's one that's rather stifling. Wherever you go, you can't be holed up here. Wherever your place is, it's not to be confined in a box any longer.
Roll it.
Empathy or persuasion?
Empathy, I'd say.
Three suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they kind of figure the other corpse kind of like pause up a little bit before like looking at you. It nods. Kind of like out from like on, like out from like the floorboards. The mass arrives again. It like gets like a bit aggressive as it looks at you before like the corpse kind of like raises its hand as like like a stop. As it just kind of like picks it up. Almost as you would like a small child. Before like, it like takes out like the pillows from the thing, and just like takes it with it, but doesn't like put it back. The corpse just kind of opens the door and walks out. The scene dissipates. JB, Hector, where did you go? You said you'd be back for me. Said you always visited. You always came back. Why didn't you come back this time? I got stronger. I got smarter. No longer. I have legs. I have hands. I have the right amount of hands. If Jamie comes back, we can be normal. Where are you? Don't leave me all alone, Hector. You said we'd be in the same. You said we'd be together forever. I don't want to be alone. As like the the house sort of like breaks apart slowly as the the roof sort of like caves in, or like it caves upwards rather, and everything like floats up as like kind of like the best way I can describe it is like the moon presence in Bloodborne, how it like descends,
Mm-hmm.
just like out like from below. You see like the silhouette of a feminine silhouette, as actually, unlike the rest of like the darkness, it gets like more concrete. It has she has like a physical form As you see, her skin is like patchwork almost, and her like claws are like she has like claws, for first and foremost. And she seems to be like wrapped in like what seems to be like a almost like a curtain dress, like it was like hastily made together. I hate I hate so many to try to get smarter for you, Hector. As she just slowly descends onto the ground, looks up, she sees you. Maybe just maybe just three more. As I'd like you to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I don't know if I don't know if you know what. I don't know if her name will ever come up, so I might as well do it here. Oh my god. All right, and then Shiro and Holly. This is what I was saving saving Shiro's bank ties for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, then it would be there you go. So yeah, first up is Tanya. She just like extends her claws and almost like her eyes kind of like dilate a little bit as they kind of like spin around as she's seemingly looking all over for thing. Like they like both zero in on zero in they zero in on you.
Mm-hmm. He does not flinch.
Yeah.
He stares her down.
As she she charges in, like tries to pounce, as you know, like, we're almost like on reflex, just take the blow.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, but fun fact, I was waiting. I really wanted to play this song.
It's a good one.
Also, yeah, don't look at Block commands. Just got some spoilers. So that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, run. So yeah, can all out attack this one? Because mainly because oh my god, Holly has a lot of defense, man. So it'd be down to 0. So it'd be that. One suck, which is wait against many. Lethal. Wait, hold on. Let me just see. Oh yeah, one suck for 4 lethal actually. However,
barrier jacket.
yeah, yes, barrier jacket, exactly.
Sadly, barrier jacket.
Barrier jacket, and also holy shield. Good bashing.
Nice argument. However, barrier jacket.
Yeah. As like her
Don't forget you can invoke on barrier jacket to rest your armor.
Who did? Let's see. Actually, yeah. Hold on. Let me see if she can invocate this for free. See. Let me see what there. Yeah, this is a quarter. Yeah, she invocates for free. So never mind. She takes
Barrier jacket.
nothing. She takes no damage. Like,
we love invocations.
That's like a perfect parry. As you just sets Tanya like staggering. Your turn, Hightower.
You must be the writhing mass, then. The failed one.
Call me that. I can be better. I can improve.
By consuming others.
Didn't start like this. If I eat more, if I just get more.
He spares a glance off to the side. Shiro. As sort of like this light begins to glow around Shiro. You know how to handle this. As he's going to use Charms of Enhancement on Shiro.
Mm-hmm.
Which I believe, if I remember correctly, is a Strength plus Persuasion roll. Oh, yes, it is. I will invocate Fuoco on this. Four successes. Shiro, you're a strength fighter, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, +4 to strength. +4 to strength for a scene.
Alright. +4 for a scene. Oh, my lordy.
Yes, +4 to strength for the rest of the scene.
I see. Let me just, let me just.
And yes, this can take you over your attribute maximum.
Yeah. Because she is at the maximum.
Yep. It is only limited by Hightower's dots in whatever invocation he's using. In this case, Fuoco, which is at 4.
And Holly took her turn to defend you. So Shiro.
As Hightower looks back to Tanya, even though he doesn't know her name.
Yeah.
Is this what you call human? The form you wear? The intelligence you seek?
That's what separates me, right? That's what I did wrong, right? That's what was wrong with me, right? Right?
I wish I had a proper answer. To be honest, I don't know what you are. But I'm sorry, I can't lie here. What you are in this isn't human. Shiro. He nods to her.
And Shiro, when she speaks, she usually has tired, lazy, tone to her. And this time, right. As Tanya, fortunately, all out attacked. Yes. She was gonna spend all of her bank dice for this.
Go for it.
It's done. Alright. Let me just do that. Yeah, plus 10. And then... Yeah, plus 10. And then she will willpower this, but also let me see if she can invocate on this. Even... She... You know what? No. She's gonna spend the wisp for it to invocate on it.
Mm-hmm.
7. So, hold on. That's, roll 1. Because, she has a total dice pool, with willpower included, 30 dice to this.
Go get him, Holly. Go Shiro. Go get him, Shiro. Kick their ass.
Yeah. That's that. Also, did Nathaniel, did do, supernatural sense or not?
He has that on all the time, so yes.
Yeah.
It's never not on.
You can see, oddly enough, whatever this thing is, it is darkened, not full darkspawn, which means that it was something else at base.
Mhm.
Alright.
He'll file that away for later use.
And Shiro does 12 lethal. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tanya has reached full lethal 1 ag.
Hightower's face is perfectly composed. There is no emotion crossing it, no sadness, no joy. It is the same face he wore on his father's funeral.
Yeah. As like Shiro like runs in, and Tanya tries to run in to like flat her, but like a trained boxer, she like bobs out of the way, and just delivers a devastating like punch, like center mass. You're almost certain you heard something crack as she's sent skidding back.
I sympathize with you. But trying to emulate a human form simply by devouring others and taking their bits and pieces, it's a shallow imitation at best. But I can't condemn you. I understand that, from what I've seen, you didn't have much other option. Whatever you were, I don't think you were meant to exist. And I'm sorry for that.
Alright. Alright. Well, then let me upload the final boss theme before I do this. There you go. She Tony like takes a deep breath as you see her, like get to expand. As you hear electricity. As like almost like her mouth like unhinges like a snake as she like immediately turns and blasts a ray of electricity at you. Uses breath attack. At
Holly.
Yep. Immediately, Holly.
Yep. As he just calmly says her name. Go on. You do. Do your thing, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, so this, but unfortunately Tanya has that wound penalties. And she cannot auto attack this because it is a power, not an attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna put moving on that. 1, 2, 3, yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, no, it's can't say. Yeah, no, nothing. As a ray of electricity is sent hurling towards you, as Holly immediately just turns around, block, as her shield just absorbs all of it. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, Shiro gets ready to, attack her again. This time Tanya does have her defense, but no penalties.
As Hightower lets her down, lets Tanya down. Do you have a name?
It was Anya, I believe.
We'll remember you. But we can't let you leave.
Her face just like contorts as it looks like she wants to cry and be sad, but you get the feeling she doesn't know how.
He nods, and on many levels, he understands. Shira, he's going to use We Rely on You.
Mhm.
Finish this. He gives Shiro 16 bank die.
Oh my lord. You already know what she's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 plus 2, because she's all out of tinyness, plus 16. She has 32 die. Gonna spend willpower and then invocate for damage. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Let me just do this. As Shiro gets 15, and then she invocated damage. So she does 18 lethal. As Tanya gets on all fours and raises herself as she charges. As Shiro follows in suit. As they both leap at each other. As Shiro just jumps up, and before Tanya's claws could even reach her, she just sends one full power haymaker right into her face. As it makes contact, as you just hear the distinct sound of Tanya's neck breaking as she falls. As she falls forward, collapses. As very slowly her eyes kind of close as she reaches full lag. As the floor in the dark world, aside from the path to the dark world, aside from the exit, basically everything starts to blow away like petals in the wind and crumple. As Shiro just kind of pipes up and gets up. I think it's about time to leave, boss.
He nods as he turns and begins walking back towards the exit.
Yeah. As even though this thing is basically collapsing, you all just walk away.
So, it's at the area.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I play as a calming down theme? Let's see. Devil Survivor 2. Save me. Actually. That's as you exit the dark world, you can just hear one final there, or the dark door closes and pops out of existence.
Nathaniel closes his eyes, trying to sense for any lingering remnants of taint.
As it seems, with the death of Tanya and the closing of the dark door, as well as the prompt as well as the prompted shivving of every other remaining dark spawn in this area.
Mhm.
It seems that the plush house has been, for lack of a better word, exercised.
Mhm.
As you can see, like Lagoon's returned to the living room that you were in as they all sleep. Sir, coast is clear.
Excellent work, men. We have secured the tainted place and eliminated the darkened that was inside.
That's... And we... And, and just like one of them pipes up as... And, we searched this place up and down, but it doesn't seem like there was anything of note. Not anymore, anyway.
Understood. Did you find any evidence of strange experiments done here?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of weird figures and shit, but they seem to be like old and like they haven't been used in years.
If they haven't been touched, there's a possibility some traces of chemicals remain.
Yeah.
Or at least something along those lines. Secure the area, take photos, try to package what you can to bring it back for examination.
Nods. As they all get ready and like sweep the area.
Mm-hmm.
As you do anything as the group does all their shit and sweeps the place up and down before leaving, do you do anything else?
What's the general surrounding area of this look like?
It looks pretty, like the neighborhood, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's pretty, it seems pretty, not really abandoned, but, destitute, how old neighborhoods are, abandoned, basically. No one's really lived here in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, the plush house was, the most shitty, but, the rest of them are, mostly, old, paint falling off and all that.
Is there, any bits of grass, or is it all just,
There is actually
all concrete?
There is grass, and it's, overgrown, but around the plush house, it seems like it's all dead.
Mm-hmm. He must look around the plush house for any, bits of, scrap wood or something.
Yeah. There's, bits of, barricade and old caution tape and all that. And also, yeah, I forgot.
Go on.
I forgot to mention in the room, you would eventually just see, a photograph.
A photograph?
Yes, on the living room. It seems, despite, everything else, this seems to be the only thing in the house that wasn't dusty and seemed to be remarkably well kept. As it's the musician, the famed musician, Jamie Ross, and two people you don't really recognize. They seem to be in one big group hug, and it seems to be a photo on the beach.
He wants to sense it for any magic.
Nope, seems as mundane as they come. Just remarkably kept well.
He pulls out his phone, takes a quick photo of it for himself, and then puts his phone back.
Yeah.
As he very delicately takes the photo down, and then wants to look around for a bit of scrap wood. Just a little plank thing.
Yeah, you do find it.
He does this all in complete silence. He does not talk to anyone, does not talk to Shio or Holly. He's just doing this in silence. As he grabs the plank wood in the photo as he walks across the street towards a little patch of grass. As he puts them both down, as he picks up his umbrella and starts poking into the ground, pulling out bits and pieces of dirt. As he pulls out more dirt, bits after bit at a time. Before kneeling down, even in his crisp suit, not caring as his pants just sink down into the mud. As he delicately puts the photo down, covers it up with dirt, and jams the wood into the ground. As he takes the sharpened jade pointer's umbrella and carves the name Tanya into the wood.
Mhm.
And then stands up, dusts himself off, still with the neutral expression, and walks back to the rest of the group.
Yeah. With that memorial, the rest of you, clean up and clean house before getting back into the van and driving back home. And I believe that's a good spot to end the session. So how'd you like it?
I enjoyed it. It's fun playing. It's interesting playing a character who does not do shit for himself in combat. But also, holy shit, just because he was like, hey, Holly, whack his nuts, and then plus 16 dice.
Slap his nuts, slap him.
Shiro, beat his ass, plus 16 dice.
Put it down. And there's 4 very distinct moods for each of the solos that I tried to do, which it takes like the Ruby approach. And it's your solo, your perspective. So I hope I got Nathaniel's deal pretty accurately in his overall tone.
I really enjoyed it. It was very good.
Yeah.
I think it got toned pretty good. Bit solemn, which fits him.
Yeah.
Solemn, efficient.
Yeah, right.
Do you think you fulfilled either his virtue or vice during this encounter?
Very, very much charitable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did not need to, do that, but do the last thing, but you did.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, you didn't even need to talk to Tanya at all, but you did.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Beautiful session completion.
I have a confession. I have no aspirations.
Hey, listen. That's a tradition. Make some.
Okay. All right. I think vocation, protect the people of Seattle.
You did very much so. 25 people would have been killed by Tanya.
Mm-hmm. Aspiration 1, make good use of the Hightower legacy.
Yep. And you very much did so.
There was a lot of emphasis placed on good there in that sense.
Yeah, good.
I guess short-term aspiration here would probably be learn more about the red what the fuck was their name?
Yeah, the Red Reaper.
Red Reaper, there it is. I keep wanting to call him the Red Ravager.
Yeah, the Red Ravager.
Yeah.
No, they may be intense, but they're not King Arthur.
Fucking Artorias just fucking spawned in and beat the ass here.
The Yank first version of Artoria is a lot different. You see, Chicagoverse has Artoria. This is Artorias.
Of course.
And yet neither of them are Arthur.
And then, what would a good third aspiration be? Probably another long-term one, right?
Yeah. Probably more. If they make. Mike. Hey, Mike.
Yes.
You know your third aspiration. You think Nathaniel fits that as to match it?
Hold on. My third aspiration. Let's go here. What about that one?
And if it's Nathaniel as well.
I mean, I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
If he's curious about it, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just you, if I may suggest, find out more about Norn.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
If he's curious about it.
I mean, I did set up a fucking meeting with a mage. Like, hey, I need to tell me shit about this.
Yeah.
So yeah. Did I fill that one?
Yes.
All right. Profitable day. No, but we aren't done yet.
Well,
because we have aspirations for Sun Shower.
oh yeah, nation aspirations.
Yeah. Does a nation get a beat for session completion?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Now that the leader actually has done something, it does now.
All right. Mm-mm. Beats. Okay. Where's our aspirations? Right, we didn't come with aspirations.
Shit.
No, we did, but I didn't write them down. Hold on. Let's find. We had aspirations. We had some kind of aspirations.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Fire aspiration. My greatest blind spots are whenever I discuss something in VC because I never write them down. God damn it.
Same.
All right. Well, let's make them up on the spot. Yeah. I think for now, actually, you know what? You know what? I'll give it a freebie for now. If it fulfills all of its aspirations, just this once.
Okay. Location 2?
Yes.
All right.
And then we can just, before the actual campaign starts, nail them down again.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Huzzah.
Neither Holly or Shiro took any damage.
As it should be.
Like the closest they were it was when Tanya hit Holly, and it was believed on the way by barrier jacket. But you know what? At least Tanya did better than her goons.
her clown posse.
Yeah. Insane clown posse, as it were.
No.
So, to the champions and fighters of the party, I hope you guys enjoy getting plus 16 dice at a moment's notice.
Yeah, this
I live to serve.
I'm not allowed to initiate combat.
It's like the thing of I like
the
this.
downsides of Blood Go.
It's like at times I felt very scared. It's like, is this hard? Is this too strong? And then I remembered all four of you are freaks. So I was like, nah.
Hey man, I'm gonna be spending at least the first 2 to 3 turns of my combat turns convincing everyone to just chill out.
Yeah. It's like you all have very, very ways of fucking shit up. So as you can probably tell, this is gonna be decently high power, I'd say.
I mean, Hightower's way of fucking shit up is telling someone else to fuck shit up so hard that they fuck it up better.
Yeah, but also don't fuck shit up too hard because then I can't use my powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, as And also, as you could probably tell by the involvement of question mark, question mark, question mark, and question mark, question mark, question mark, but Tanya and
Hmm.
vampires and a lot of other things.
I've already got fucking a Pandoran, and they were even the fucking the special type that
Yeah,
gets the int when they eat people.
yeah, she was a sublimity.
Yeah, that was what they're called.
Yeah, and whatever.
Yeah, Hightower wasn't like thrilled about having to kill her, but he also understood, no, you'll keep killing people.
Yeah,
I sympathize, but I can't let you live.
cool motive, still eating people.
Yeah. I understand your motive and I sympathize, but unfortunately, I still need to kill you.
We gotta. It's
I
like,
hate to break to you, but unlike the Chicago princesses, I don't have a no-kill rule.
yeah, it's like, I'm sorry. Listen, Tanya, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to take you out back like Old Yeller.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's not like that they don't. It's not like that they have a no kill rule.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
It's just
just
they
said.
don't kill. They don't kill as often.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Aki will do it. You pressure.
Yeah.
Aki will do it. Yeah. Now, who's ready? Who's ready? What's some epilogues?
I'm ready for an epilogue.
Yes, epilogues, plural.
Mm-hmm.
Epilogue 1. As somewhere in Seattle, in just a very nice, polished and pristine building, in the very top floor, just sitting upon a balcony overlooking the night sky of Seattle, just lies uh, a young-looking man who's just out of frame because I don't have a picture for him. Who's just out of frame, as he's wearing a very elegant suit, very much unlike his commoners, his shock troops, as it were. As he just sits over, reading a book, overlooking the night sky. As in the back, as just like at his side, like just walking back up, is a woman, a dark-skinned woman with a black ponytail and glasses. There seems to be like fresh blood on the side of her face, but she just kind of just wipes it off. Well, unfortunately, seems like that house was bust. I assume that blood is unrelated. Come on, I just got a little bored on the way here. Marion, I really wish you took things more seriously. When I've lived for this long, I think I can afford to be a little bit more, a bit more fun-loving. Quite. As they just overlook the city together. As it cuts to a man walking towards the plush house. It seems like it's empty. As he notices like the tombstone of Tanya, or the tomb wood of Tanya. He just walks in, looks around. It's completely dry. Oh well. He just kind of closes the door and just walks out. Like he kind of like rests both of his hands behind his back, like, man, I'm starving. He just walks off. Yep. And then epilogue 2. Yeah, disclaimer. Tommy is still alive. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Marion specified that blood was completely unrelated.
Mm-hmm. She just had a random encounter on the way and wanted to have some fun.
Yeah, she's simply like that, Your Honor. Let me just see. Yeah. As we got do a little bit of time skip to when Holly and Nathaniel sent that little I guess bait. What would be like the proper term to get spur people into action with the Mages of Seattle?
Well, it's not that he wants to send them into action. He wants to negotiate. He wants to like get the attention of one Conocilium, which is like a group of mages.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I have some weird ass shit going on. You like weird ass shit, don't you? Come here if you want to figure it out.
Yeah. As his message does reach the Conocilium, as there's like they're like sitting around like a meeting room discussing discussing whether or not this is worth it. As just from just outside, seemingly overhearing the entire thing, sitting up on the roof, is a mysterious figure. Two figures. Actually, no, it's 3 figures. As one just seems to be like on guard. The other seems to be not humanoid. Seems to be more like almost like formless, like almost like a sheep, as it were, in its movements. As seemingly the lead figure is overhearing everything. With curiosity, as even though normal ears can't really hear what they are hearing. Oh, she just smiles to herself. Oh, they're sending her in, That's quite... Oh, it's quite interesting, isn't it, Baskerville? And she just kind of like pets the head of the non-human. It seems we're getting... It seems Holmes is getting a little guessed. Isn't that right? And then the third figure seemingly just doesn't respond. Well, I'm sure we should just prepare for her arrival. I'm sure her not showing up won't be too much of an issue. As like the 3 just kind of like stand up and leave. As we cut to a plane, as just a woman with red hair is just looking out the window, bored. And that is the second epilogue. Alright. And let me see. There's just a flood of Carmen, so I can't. I'm trying to sort through my files. There it is. There's the one. Oh. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And then the final epilogue. Let me just poke. As once more the audience is met with 2 increasingly familiar white-haired women. The first, having both of her eyes closed and wearing like a gothic attire, like a gothic-inspired attire, and having twin braids. And both of her eyes closed. Both of them are also sitting up on a rooftop overlooking a Seattlescape, drinking tea. Yes, the first was the guy, and the second one also has a similar head of like white hair, and her hair is just like cropped short, and she's wearing much more casual attire. Like like a t-shirt, sunglasses, as her hair covers one of her eyes. As they seem to just be enjoying each other's company. Sorry, hold on. There you go. And then they're just overlooking the night, the city. Things just continue to heat up, sister. Of course. This is why I have the best seats in the house. You think they require any more of our assistance with that little thing, the little pet project of theirs? No, I think we can just hang back for the rest of this. As the shorter hair one is more fixated on the city, the one with like gothic attire and braided hair, even though both of her eyes are closed, she quote unquote looks towards the Space Needle, as seemingly her associate does not notice what she notices, as she just kind of like whispers to herself. This newer generation seems to be so, how do I put it, full of life, interesting. I feel young again just looking at them. As a view cuts to the top of the Space Needle, with a hooded figure in white, just casually typing away. And that is the last epilogue.
Pretty good. Very good. Interesting. Got some setup.
Yeah. I do love these little two. These actually no.
Funky little fellows.
Wait a minute. I think, funnily enough, hold on, let me see what I can say. Gotta pick my words carefully. If you remember, if you remember, you remember. If you don't, you don't. But I do love the twins.
They're fun. I feel like Hightower should have me play into the same sort of mindset I get into when I play as Lise.
Big brain.
I have to be a big brain.
Oh wow, it's been so long.
I know.
Since you've been smart.
I've not played like a big plan character in a while. And it's also weird playing Hightower in, not weird in a bad way, but weird in a new way of, I didn't do personally much this session. I said NPC, do that. And I enjoyed that. It's fun. But it's just such a change from the usual method.
Mods, crush the skull, thank you.
It's like, hey, you, do this for me. But I have to remember, I can't order people to do shit. It's so weird to think about.
Do you have the plan making Aqua ability?
I do not, sadly.
Not yet.
I do not own Mastermind. I do, however, own Open Heart, which lets me have ultra deduction and correctly intuit what someone is doing anywhere in the world, wherever they are.
Nice.
As long as I know them. I'm like, I can guess they're doing this. I deduce that this is what their intentions are and what they're gonna do.
Awesome. So, quickly, say something cool. Mr. Hightower.
Next time on Shadows over Seattle, we'll get a full party together. rather than simply seeing each side of the story.
Right? Finally, we've been waiting forever for that.
Yes. We'll finally get to see a bit more of this Norrin mail as well. And see what's going on with that. Brush in a few more death predictions.
Yes. Legally distinct, there's no
Yeah. Nothing familiar about this at all, no.
Oh, no, and even then, this is text and video.
Best of both worlds. Taking a little bit of both, I see.
Yeah. But only video based on certain factors. But
The sympathy, such as if you know the person or know the area.
Indeed.
Hey, could you give me some gas station sushi later?